Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Kate's Creative Space. I'm Kate, and in today's video, we're going to be doing a little whip and chat. So let's get on into it. So if you're not familiar, whip and chat just means, whip means work in progress, and chat just means I'm going to be chatting with you guys while I work on it. Today's whip, if you will, is a mini dazzle month of the year. I got this from Diamond Art Club. This is the October version. I have done each of these in the month that we are in. So I started in January with the January mini dazzle, and I can't believe we only have 3 months left. I only have this one and 2 others to finish up. So I did go ahead and do the first color already because I always lay the first set of diamonds down with tweezers and it kind of takes a while. So I went ahead and did the first color so that this whole whip and chat wasn't just me working with one color for the entire time. But I'm going to hopefully do most of the rest of it with you guys today. We'll go over my supplies real fast, but I'm going to spoil it for you. It's pretty boring. I'm just using the standard Diamond Art Club tray, these standard Diamond Art Club tweezers, which I just poked myself with. Ouch. These tweezers are really sharp, and they come with a cover that I would recommend using. The cover always falls off for me when I dig around for it in the bottom of my big pencil bag that I keep all my supplies in. And yeah, that's why I don't have mine, but I just poked myself and that kind of hurt. And then I have a Diamond Art Club pen. I bought this one separate. This isn't the one that comes standard in your kit, but you can get these on Amazon, or I used to get them at Hobby Lobby. I don't know if you can anymore. And then you can get them on Diamond Art Club's website too. So this is the only thing that I've actually bought extra as an add-on from standard tool kit supplies. But it's the one thing I would recommend upgrading if you were going to. And then I have the metal 4-placer, which is another purchased add-on from Diamond Art Club's website. So other than that, I don't really branch out with my toolkits. But more and more every time I see someone using a cute tray, I want to. So that might be the next thing I start looking into. And I say that all the time too, looking into figuring out how to expand my, my trays. I want to get a new tray. I'm going to start with the letter A here. I love these mini dazzles because they are so fun with all the fairy dust colors. This entire kit is made up of fairy dust colors, and it just makes it extra fun to work on. So now that I have my foundation built up, I single placed and checkerboarded all of the yellow drills. Now I can kind of use my multi-placer a little bit here and there. I primarily single place, but we'll zoom in a little, make sure that this isn't too... Sorry, trying not to shake the camera. Make sure it's not getting too crazy. Kate from Diamond Painting and Dr. Pepper, or yeah, Diamond Painting and Dr. Pepper taught me a little trick to hopefully keep my camera focused on the diamond painting and not my hand while I work. So I'm going to see if that works out for me today. And yeah, so what are we going to chat about today? I thought I would talk a little bit about my week for you guys, and then talk about some diamond painting fun things coming up. So I thought it'd be a good time to do a little whip and chat with you guys. I'm actually doing this whip and chat a few days before posting it. I'm doing this on Friday, and it probably won't go up on my channel until Monday. But the reason I'm doing it so much earlier is we've had like a tiny small stomach thing going around our house, and if something happens to me over the weekend, I want to make sure I have a video to go up on Monday. So normally I would do this like only a day before posting it, but I just want to make sure I'm covered for Monday in case something happens to me. So it's kind of gone through all my children and my husband. Well, 2 of my 3 children and my husband, but it's been really quick and really like not too severe. So it's the kind of thing where they kind of get up in the middle of the night, their tummy hurts, but by the next morning they're basically back to normal. Since it's so minor, I'm really hoping my body's just fighting it off and not letting it come for me at all. That would be ideal. But as a mom, I've had all of them in my face and cleaned up after all of them and everything. So I know that that's kind of unrealistic to expect to be away from the germs this whole time. So yeah, so as fun as that is to talk about, we can move on to other things. This week has been a little lower key for us just because we have all been home from this. I'm a little disappointed. I feel like the germs have come for my house so much quicker than they normally do. I don't even, send my kids to public school, and we still are getting sick all the time. Just from, obviously they still see other kids, they go other places. My daughter goes to physical therapy that the waiting room is shared with a pediatrician's waiting room. So we're still obviously exposed all the time, but sometimes I'm just like, dang, how are we already getting exposed to all this? And I'm not quite sure. I'm hoping we get it out of our systems now so that we can be set to enjoy fall without any extra germs, but we'll have to see. Trying to start the I'm shaking a little bit. Trying to start all the vitamins and extra things as we go into fall weather and see if that helps us start getting a little bit better. I'm not sure what exactly is going on. We had a whole summer of no germs though, and that was so nice. No sickness, no nothing. So that was, except for like maybe one summer cold, but it's been nice to have a break from that. That is the worst part of fall and winter, I feel like, is the germs and the sicknesses. I get very anxious when my kids are sick. I had 2 NICU babies, so sick kids make my anxiety skyrocket. But yeah, in the last couple of weeks alone, we've had this tummy virus, and then a few weeks ago, the kids got hand, foot, and mouth too, which was awful. So I'm trying to just get through it one day at a time, and all you can do is just survive it. So that's what we are doing right now. Yeah, so it's been it did give us, luckily it gave us a little bit of a lower key week. We ended up not even going to therapy yesterday just to make sure we didn't spread any extra germs and all that. So yeah, kind of, at least it gave us a lower key week. So yeah, hopefully next week we get back to our regularly scheduled programming with everything. So fingers crossed. My one gripe about the sickness is just that it seems to be going through everybody slowly. I'd rather we all just kind of get hit with it in one night and have one rough night and move on from it. But it's like one kid gets it 3 days later, another kid gets it 3 days later, my husband gets it. So as short and as not terrible as it is, it's like dragging out too long so that we can't move back into normal life. So other than that, things have been pretty good around here. It's still 90 degrees out, which I'm not a great fan of. I'm not a big fan of 90-degree weather. I would really like the fall weather. Every morning I get up and check the 10-day forecast and look for a day that doesn't say 89 on it, and I think that day is going to be Tuesday. So hot weekend here in Missouri, and then Monday I think it's supposed to break and we're supposed to get a rainstorm, and then Tuesday it looks like it's going to be like a high of 77, and that I'm like, I'll take it. I'll take it. But the weather, just blink and it'll change. Tomorrow it'll be like, nope, actually the rain's coming Tuesday, and Wednesday it'll break. You can't tell with these things. So give it a minute. I'm sure it'll change, but I do still every morning look at the weather and I'm like, okay, are we almost there yet? Are we almost there yet? So I'm ready for the fall. I'm ready. We have our fall decorations out. We have our pumpkins out. And I made chili once, just trying to encourage the weather to know that it's time to be cold. I'm ready to make soups. I'm ready to wear my cozy sweatpants and my sweatshirts. And I am the kind of person that loves to be cold. I like it cold when I sleep. I'm ready to sleep under some really big, thick blankets and just have a bonfire. And I'm ready. And I feel like it's taking extra long this year. Extra long. So hopefully not too much longer, a few more days. All right, we had a false fall. I think it was either beginning of September or end of August. Like right around then we had our false fall where we had a couple of days where it really felt good. And I was like, oh wow, yeah, we're doing good. I knew it wasn't going to last, and I was right. It didn't last. So, yeah, the last week or so, it has been just like 90 every day. It's been awful. So, are you the kind of person who likes the heat or likes the cold weather? Let me know down below in the comments. I love to chat with you guys. So answer all the questions down in the comments. It makes me so happy to talk to you guys in the comment section. So are we team cold weather or team warm weather? Because I know a lot of people love the heat and are glad it's sticking around. And then I know another group of people are just entering the summer. On the other side of the world there, you guys are just getting ready for your summer weather. So let me know which side you're on, because I'm a big fan of it being really, really cold, and I'm ready for my hot chocolate and all of the fun fall things. So yeah, that is my rant about the weather. I'm sure you've heard it before if you've been on my channel. I will continue to rant about it until it changes for me. Getting a little bit impatient, as you can tell. So, what else is there to talk about? I've been keeping on my journey of decluttering and organizing. I have been on a bit of a kick of trying to get some of the stuff out of my house. I just feel like we own so much stuff, and it's been overwhelming to keep my girls keeping their room clean. It's been overwhelming keeping things tidied up here, and I just feel like I'm kind of getting swallowed by stuff. So I decided to start decluttering, and I'm trying to just do it slowly and not like overwhelm myself. But what I'm doing is like one drawer or one cabinet or one area at a time, and that's been working out pretty well for me. I went in my kids' bathroom the other day and went through all their vanity stuff and got a ton of stuff out that no one was using, threw a bunch of stuff away, kind of organized it a little bit, and that really made me feel better. When I like walk in there and get something out of their drawer now, I'm like, oh, that's so much better. So that made me happy. And I'm just going to continue little by little each day. I wish I had the time to just spend an entire day working through it, but unfortunately that's not where I'm at in life right now. So I'm going to be happy for like doing one small drawer, one small cabinet a day, and seeing the progress stack up. So I did a couple of kitchen drawers the other day, and that was nice to see progress on. And then yeah, I got the kids' bathroom done. I'm hoping I can do my bathroom vanity next, although mine's not like messy. It's just, I feel like there's a lot of stuff under my sink that I never use. Like I never open up underneath my bathroom sink, so that must mean I'm not using that stuff. So if I'm not using that stuff, why am I keeping that stuff? It's just taking up space. So I'm on a kick of like, okay, if you're gonna, like, are you gonna miss this? Get rid of it. I'm trying so hard. I think simplifying our stuff will help me feel less overwhelmed. I love a clean house. I know it's not going to be Pinterest perfect at my house with 3 little kids who all are home with me every day. I know that's not realistic. I just want it to be to a point that when we clean up, things have a place, so it's not so overwhelming all the time to clean it up, basically, is kind of where I'm at. Like, I'm not unrealistic in thinking it's going to be perfect, but I want, when we all clean up, everyone knows where to put things so that anybody can kind of step in and help it get done, basically. That's kind of my mindset with it right now. So I've been working my way through that. I feel really good about it. So I will let you guys know the next time I do a whip and chat how much more progress I've made, because it's kind of nice to tell somebody about it and hold myself accountable a little bit. So that's been really fun. Yeah, I know I've mentioned to you guys also, we're trying out a new church group on Wednesday nights. That's been going really well. I've been enjoying that. The kids really have made a couple new friends in the neighborhood, which has been really exciting that they've been able to do that. So I'm feeling really good about our decision with that. And then what other things can I tell you about our week? My daughter's speech therapy is going really well. I've mentioned it in a couple of past videos, but I'll mention it again here at the end of the month. My middle daughter is getting a cochlear implant, and very, very nervous and excited about that for sure. She is 5 and has had hearing aids for a year, and her left ear is doing really well, but her right ear still, her hearing aid's on the highest setting, and it's not still not hearing very well out of it. So we are going to go ahead and give her a cochlear implant, and I'm so nervous and so excited about it. But now that we're in the month that it's happening, it's like the nerves and the anxiety are really, really kicking in for me. So, but up until then, I'm going to try to just, you know, not overthink it too much, and just be grateful that it's happening, and try not to freak myself out too much. She's been doing really well in speech therapy. And I'm excited for things to kind of open up for her even more. So she has just been such a trooper through all of this, and I'm really excited for her. I mentioned this in my vlog that I posted over the weekend, that we actually celebrated her 5th year homecoming on October 2nd, which was the day that we brought her home from the NICU after 38 long days. So that was kind of fun to reminisce about how far she's come. On the day that we brought her home, she was born at the end of August and came home from the hospital October 2nd. So the longest time of my life was in that NICU, and yeah, we've gone all the way from there to therapies to cochlears. So she's doing really well with that, and it's been quite fun to see her blossom in her speech therapy. And her speech therapist gets to be there on activation day when we activate her cochlear, and I'm really excited that she will be there for that, because my daughter loves her speech therapist. So that will be good. What else is there to talk about? I guess we can talk about diamond painting stuff now. I got a mystery box on Wednesday from Diamond Art Club. They did their Halloween mystery boxes. I'm pretty sure I'm going to regret it. I'm not going to lie to you. But I just really love the idea of being surprised. And I love the idea of like getting like a really fun, good kit in there. And I kind of got swept up in it. So I did purchase one. My mom and I went in on it together. I feel like, here's my thought on the mystery boxes. I don't love that you'll never see those kits again. I wish that they would maybe release them. Even if it was like, oh, you have to wait a whole year to get it. I mean, I could be patient and wait a whole year. But like last year's mystery box released Halloween Bedroom by Mrs. Butterdy. And I didn't buy a mystery box that last year. I was since able to purchase one. Oh, geez, I don't know what my deal is today. I was since able to purchase one on a swap, like a, what's it called? I keep thinking declutter because I've been talking about decluttering, but on like a D-stash, there we go, D-stash page, I was able to purchase one since, but like it bums me out that it would never ever get sold again. So I mean, that's kind of where my motivation was. So what I did last time they had the mystery kits, like the summer versions, I bought it thinking like, well, if there's nothing in here that I love, at least it's like trading material, which is ending up what I actually did with it. I used it as trading material to get Halloween Bedroom. And I don't regret that. So I was able to trade my Lori Prindle mystery kit that I got in the summer one for Halloween Bedroom. And that was like the best thing that could have happened to me. So if I don't like what's in my box, I can always trade it or sell the kits or something, and kind of make up for it that way. But I don't know, I just thought I think it'd be fun. And I mean, at $40 a kit, which is what it kind of comes out to, even if I just like, you know, 1 or 2 of the kits, I would be okay with it. So yeah, we'll see. If it's a big flop again this time, I might reconsider doing it next time, but I'm also really excited to film a video about it. So that was kind of part of it as well. So yeah, we'll have to just see how it goes. I'll be excited to show you guys it when it comes in. There are a couple of kits in stock that I really want right now that I'm kind of holding myself back on just because I'm trying so hard to be good until Black Friday. I saw that Natalie on Diet Coke and Diamonds was doing like a, not a de-stash, but like a stash down, where she said her stash number was getting overwhelming and she wanted to kind of limit herself. She's done a lot of really cool like spending freeze challenges in the past that have always been so cool to watch. And in this one, the way she's doing it, you should go and watch her video. I'll tag her down below in the description box. But what she's doing is, like, every time she finishes 5 diamond paintings, she gives herself like a bank credit to purchase like 2 more in the future. I think that that's a really cool system to do. My stash number is gotten a little bit bigger lately, just because I've kind of gotten swept up in buying some diamond paintings. But also, I decided last month to put my mini dazzles into my Gems Flow. And when I did that, once I put my mini dazzles in, I put like 15 of them in. And when my number on Gems Flow jumped up like 15 kits worth, I was like very uncomfortable, because I always told myself I would stay under a certain amount of kits. Well, okay, I'll just tell you. We're not shaming here, right? We're not stash shaming here. So I always told myself I'd stay under 100 kits, right? And once I put in all of my Gems Flow kit number, I got over 100 in there. And I know like 15 of them were my mini dazzles and everything. But man, I don't like being over 100. It just feels like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it just feels like too much. And I will say, like, most of my kids, I've been blessed enough that my mom loves diamond painting too. She gets me a lot for my birthday. We go in a lot together on kits. Most of the time we say we're gonna go in on them, and she's kind enough to not even make me pay my half. Like, I'm really, really blessed to have a mom who enables my hobby here. So that helps ease some of my guilt a little bit. But I also am like, no, I need to kind of make sure that I don't get my spending out of control, and really make sure I'm only buying ones that I absolutely love, because I don't want to get to the point where I never finish them. And I also don't want the ones that I have, I've mentioned this a few times before, I don't want the ones that I have to become less desirable for me to finish. I have a lot of kits in my stash that are have the older packaging, the older toolkits, don't have the new perforated cover, don't have the new super tight grid feel. Like, I know the rounds, they didn't officially announce it, but I know that they had to have tightened their grid field on the rounds, because new round diamond paintings are so much nicer to do than older ones. And I don't want, like, to lose my desire to do the old ones, because I have so many new ones. So I think I'm not going to do an official stash down or anything. I might actually. I'm toying with the idea. But I think what I'm going to do, at the very least, is challenge myself to work on the majority of my older kits before I purchase and buy newer ones, if that makes sense. Because that's what I'm kind of worried about. I'm kind of worried about all those older kits just losing their desirability as diamond companies make more and more and more improvements to their kits. So that's kind of where I'm leaning. I'm leaning towards challenging myself to next year really, really work on my older kits. So, and there are a lot of older kits that I have in my stash that I really like, and that I'm really excited to do. Little Baker by Miss Holly, I was so close to doing that kit in February and I didn't. And that is an older kit, so I am almost guaranteeing myself that I will get that one done next year for sure. Other older kits that I have in my stash that I really want to work on, Magic House by the River. That's it's an older kit for me. Oh, so you might not, if you have these kits, they're constant, not all of these are archived, so they are constantly restocking kits on Diamond Art Club. So you might have these kits in the newer version. When they rerun them, might have the new box. You might have, like Little Baker, I know multiple times has been brought back in stock with the Treasure Quest card, with the new box, with the new toolkit and everything. So you might not have it as an older kit, but I have that kit as an older kit. And those pumpkins really blend in. I feel like you can barely see that they're pumpkins. That one's darker, but man, look at that. I got really distracted just then. I feel like you can't. I feel like that shading needed to be darker, because I feel like you can't even really see it in the field. I don't know. Anyways, that was such a squirrel moment. So anyway, some of those kits you might have in the newer boxes and stuff, but I want to challenge myself, especially the ones that don't have a perforated cover, because I know I will miss the perforated cover. I know it will be hard for me to do those kits. So I'm not sure if Little Baker has a perforated cover or not. Some of the older kits still have perforated cover sheets. But I'm challenging myself to do that one. And then Magic House by the River, which is a landscape. Because that's my other thing I want to do. I want to work on a Diamond Art Club landscape. I've never given a Diamond Art Club landscape a shot. I've done a couple other landscapes by other companies and didn't love them. So before I write them off, I want to do one from Diamond Art Club. Cottage by the Lake is another landscape that I have that I know is older, the older kit style. And then I can't remember if my Little Lizard Garden is older kit or not. I know I have a couple Wilhelmina kits from Miss Holly that are older box style. Those would be fun to work on. I think the last time I checked it was like between 11 to 13 older box ones still. So I'm going to challenge myself. I might make a whole video about this towards the end of the year. Depends on how I feel about it. To work on those kits next year. I think that'll be really good to do. So thank you, Natalie, for the inspiration. Her video, like I said, I'll have her video linked down below, because it was a good one, and I really like her channel too. So she is my shout out for today. So that was pretty fun. And then let's see what else diamond painting things can I talk about. I guess the only other diamond painting news I'm thinking about is Oraloa just opened up their American warehouse, which is really exciting. I love Oraloa and I love their kits a lot. But I have not been purchasing from them lately just because of all the tariffs and everything. They're Canadian based, so unfortunately it made shipping crazy expensive. But also they couldn't really guarantee what the extra shipping would be. So like, I get that shops had to increase their shipping at really no fault of their own, and I wasn't holding that against them. What I didn't love about the Oraloa situation was they just said, like, you're at risk for UPS or whatever mail carrier they have not delivering until you pay extra money when it gets to your house. And I didn't like not knowing how much I was paying. So if I had been given a number at like checkout, I would have probably been fine to pay it if I wanted a kit that badly. It was the not knowing how much they were going to be charging me when it came to my house that really made me hesitate. So but luckily Oraloa has now opened a warehouse in the United States that they said will increase shipping time, or like decrease shipping times, and decrease like any kind of tariff stuff, because they'll be shipping from the United States, which is really cool. And then they also said they're getting ready to have a big restock. So that's making me really excited. I like Oraloa's kits a lot. Yeah, and I think that that will be really good for them as a company to kind of branch out into America a little bit. So I'm pretty pumped for that, and to be able to kind of order from them without worrying again. So that's fun. I don't really have too much else diamond painting news. I think everybody's been kind of sitting around waiting for Diamond Art Club to have like a big Halloween drop, and they didn't this week, which I think surprised a lot of people. Because like the mystery kit came out, and that's cool. If you know what I hope my mystery kit has, my mystery box, sorry, You know what I hope my mystery box has? I really hope it has the painting that is on Diamond Art Club's banner right now. They put this cute little pumpkin-y diamond painting on their Facebook banner, and everyone's been asking when it will get released, and I kind of hope that that one's in my box, because I don't love dark and creepy kind of diamond or Halloween type stuff. I'm more into the I'm definitely more into like whimsical Halloween type theme, and like cutesy pumpkins, and like you know, I'm working on Cursed. That's the kind of Halloween stuff I like. Or you know, the mansion where it's like ghost playing a piano, kind of cutesy and not necessarily cartoony, but you know what I mean. I'm not really into like super dark, creepy kind of things. I'm not a big fan of scary movies. So that's kind of where I'm at with my kit. I'm hoping, but you never know. That's the risk you take with a mystery kit. But I will say, I'll be really excited if that one from the Facebook banner is in my box. That would be really exciting for me. So other than, you know, them not doing the Halloween drop that everyone was kind of expecting, I guess they still technically have time. Although for me, it's like I'm not going to probably start any more Halloween kits this year. I just don't think I have time to get them all done. I kind of wish that Diamond Art Club would do their drops earlier, you know, because I feel like they don't give me enough time to. It's almost like prepping for next year. Like, oh, this Halloween drops for next year's kits. I unfortunately don't finish kits as fast as most people, because or not most people, but I mean, everyone goes at their own pace. It's not a competition. It's not a race, but I wish I could finish kits faster. I see some people finish them so much quicker than I can, but with being a single placer a lot of the time, I'm just kind of in the last few months dabbling with multi-placing, and also just with the having little kids and such, and just the phase of life I'm in. I don't get to do it as much as I would like, and therefore don't get to finish as much as I would like. But give me a few years and I'm sure I'll catch up. Yeah, but so it's okay. It's always fun to have. I'm sure I'll use the kits next year for sure. So, but that's the other thing I got to be aware of. Don't build your stash up too much, not knowing if you're even going to be able to work on them anytime soon. So I feel like I'm rambling at you guys at this point. I made it through a lot of this mini dazzle. I'll finish this white and then we will take a look at it real fast. I can't wait for the weather to change, because I have a little window air conditioner unit for my living room. My regular big air conditioner unit unfortunately just cannot keep up with keeping this room cool, but I turn it off while I'm filming because it's so noisy and I am getting so hot in here. I can't wait for it to be fall where I don't need the window unit and don't get so roasting hot when I am filming for you guys. There's only 2 colors left. If I had more to talk about, I'd talk to you guys while I work on them, but don't really have much else to chat with you about. So I'm probably going to finish these last 2 colors on my own, and then check back in with my vlog that I posted. I either posted it yesterday or the day before when you guys are seeing this whip and chat, and I'll have a little sneak peek of the finished product of this one on my vlog for you guys to see. And if you already saw my vlog, you are looking in the future and you've already seen it. So thanks so much for hanging out with me while I worked on this today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I would make my whole day if you would give it a thumbs up and tell me in the comments something fun you're looking forward to for the fall season, because liking and commenting on my posts always helps the dreaded YouTube algorithm and helps people to see my videos out there. So and definitely feel free to subscribe if you want to see more diamond painting content on my channel. I post like usually 3 or 4 videos a week, and I'm having a great time doing it. So if you'd like to be a part of that little internet family, I'd love to have you over there. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you in my next one. Bye.